Hello, everybody. I don't know which camera's live. It's on Scott. It's our friend Scott. Scott is here for a record number of appearances. I don't know what it is, but I'm happy to have him back.
I love
it's like
being
family,
here.
right? Having Scott around here is awesome. And this is gonna be fun. And Dan's
Dan Ostdiek from Scott Roth, Such Sweet Thunder fame. We're gonna do a lot of Scott Roth solo stuff tonight, and then we're gonna tease you, and we're gonna sing the Such Sweet Thunder songs for last, including a couple new things. And we're gonna do a big shout out for Doran Baston, Steve Stride, and Sven Gape for our Such Sweet Thunder couldn't be here tonight. So big shout out for those guys.
It's not that they couldn't be here; they wouldn't be here.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
It's all right. Rhythm section, you know.
Fire it up, gentlemen.
Okay.
At your leisure, and we're gonna get rolling.
Well, thanks to Brent and Mars again for having us. Thanks to our friends for traveling in from far away. The big stallion is here.
Yeah. From Michigan, and thanks everybody from Arizona and Nebraska. There's an Amherst, Colorado guy who liked our post. I think we got an Amherst,
There you
Colorado
go.
guy. I think it was in Kansas City now.
All right, so we will start. This is kind of it is a new song that I've written called Misanthrope Manifesto #2. And Dan's going to play a solo on it. I hate everybody, especially you right now. It isn't anything personal, people just keep letting me down. I don't even want to go outside, because people have lost their minds. Everyone has lost their fucking mind. I hate everybody. Can you really blame me? In a world full of drum machines and auto-tune that just perpetuate misery. Nothing is real anymore, because people have lost their will to believe. I hate everybody. No one seems to think outside themselves. God help the new target of disdain. You can only sacrifice yourself. Has lost their fucking mind. Everyone has lost their fucking mind. I hate everybody, and I don't mind dying alone. I know you won't cry over me, and I know that I won't be here for too long. It won't matter when I'm gone. It just keeps going on and on.
Big shout out for Mother's Day for all those moms watching tonight, including Mars here. and Dory at home, and there's a lot of moms out there watching, I hope.
All right. That's something, huh?
Daniel Ostdiek here, Scott Roth on my left, and yes, we are having a bit of whiskey.
All right, so I'm going to do a couple on my own now, I guess. This one's for Kevin. Hopefully he had a chance to check in tonight. Sitting here in Lompoc with nothing better to do than type you letters I know you will never get to. I'm a man, I make mistakes. Must be in the chances I'm willing to take. Now I may be sorry for what I've done, but I'm not sorry for how I feel. Losing days, but saving time. I'm a man, I make mistakes. Something in the moves I'm willing to make. It's the whiskey. Sleeping alone in Lompoc, waking alone in Lompoc, sitting here in Lompoc with nothing better to do than type you letters I know you will never get to. I'm a man, I make mistakes. I'm a man, I make mistakes. I'm a man, I make mistakes. Alright. Should have left more of that ice in the whiskey, I guess.
Oh man, I can cool it off for you.
No, I'm good. Alright. I'm going to take these off. I'm going to fall off. The other day, Violet, she's working on some Omaha history thing. She said, Dad, do we have anything about Malcolm X in the house? I'm like, honey, I got like a whole shelf full of books on Malcolm X. So there she is. She's like reading through the autobiography and reading through this FBI files. It was pretty fun. I don't know how that pertains to this at all, but. So this is called Down Goes Joe. I think this is the second time I played it. It's about Joe Frazier. So. Joe has to live in the shadow. He knows he's not the one everyone's cheering for. He knows. Hate is a powerful emotion. It comes from deep in your soul. But does it ever leave? But there is only so much a man can take, 'cause no one cares who comes in second place. comes in second place. They like to claim that words are cheap, but hey, if that's what you wanna believe, okay. Spite is a powerful emotion. It can tear at a man's pride, and that may be all he has left to help him survive this life. There is only so much a man can take, 'cause no one cares who comes in second place. But there is only so much a man can take, 'cause no one cares who comes in second place. Does a man need to tear another down just to build himself up? Battling with all those insecurities tells me more than enough. And you can dance and you can smile and tell everyone how wonderful you are. But after breaking another man, how do you look yourself in the mirror? There's so much flash and so much whistle, screaming, just look at me. You're just a child inside, but then again, aren't we all? And it can drive a man crazy. It can take a toll. Tear out a man's heart, he's got nothing left to hold on to. Thank you. All right, oh boy, brand new song. Hope Dory's home from church. And I'm gonna be a little late watching you. I'm like, oh, so you chose God over me?
What's like chosen God for God?
And I sleep on the couch. No, I'm just kidding, I'm kidding. She knows that. All right, so this is a brand new song. Rare capo appearance, which I'm not a big fan of, but it's necessary sometimes, right?
Every once in a while, they have their spots.
All right. Well, fortunately, if she does miss it, it will be on YouTube later, right?
Yes.
So
far.
Well, yes. YouTube later.
all right, so this song is called The Mayor of Me. Said she always wanted to be the mayor of something, grumbling about me in between her drinks. So I decided to oblige. She was unanimously elected. You could say she was the conspicuous selection. How do I begin to make her believe she will always be the mayor of me? Checking off all the ways that I could meet your needs, acting as a somewhat dependent constituency. But I really don't mind to be led along, because I love her for all the little things she does wrong. How do I begin to make her believe she will always be the mayor of me? Considering all the ways that I have intended to be, she'll just have to settle for being the mayor of me. Thank you. Leads over there by Dan. So we're came in Wednesday and we had a few bourbons. Stayed up kind of late.
More than one night.
The next morning I realized I'm 51.
Nice.
Scott doesn't stay up until 3 anymore.
It gets worse.
I don't know when I'll see 3 o'clock again.
Yeah. Nice.
Okay. So the next song is one I've done a few times. It's My Way Home.
And is this one? Is this on the new?
This is. Thank you for mentioning that. Yes, this is on 1800 Ways to Say I Love You.
Look at that.
Ooh ah.
Nice.
So
That's almost pointed out.
well, if I could have only gotten more of her face and less of mine,
just
but
because I know the way you guys talk to each other online,
Oh my god.
oh, that's hilarious.
I'm seeing it. I mean, like hot Scott Roth and hot Dory, all day long. I'm thinking, man, when he gets home from work, it's on.
Well, to keep that going on, you can buy it on Bandcamp.com or Scott Roth. You can buy his whole box set of 4 albums like for around $27.
Yeah.
Nice.
Or you just buy them $10 a piece. Or I think you can mail order that disc from Scott too, and just you might want to message him, Scott Roth, on Facebook. And it's no
Yeah,
shame.
anybody who's in Omaha, I mean, I'll figure out a way to get it to you. If you're out of town, I will mail it to you. We still do have mail. And yeah, if you just download, if you're more modern than me, I still have cassette tapes I listen. No, I don't really have cassette
I do actually.
I wish I
New
still
York
had
says 3 a.m. only when you gotta pee.
It's true. Thanks, Jim.
Spoken as another fellow 50 plus, yeah. I mean, no, Jim's 39, so I shouldn't have said that.
Nice.
All right,
His
so
wife's 35.
this is called
With a 25-year-old.
My Way Home. Right? I think I found my way home. Through all the muck and debris, years of toiling all alone. So many waves of misery. Rambling lost on these roads, I never stopped to believe. I didn't know what I was looking for. All these seasons of me, wandering all alone, so far from everything that I know, but nothing means anything anymore. And I don't understand how nihilism can get the better of a man, but nothing means anything anymore. It's nice to know I can always go home again to your open arms. I remember all those things you said. Rambling lost on these roads, I never stopped to breathe. But now all the times that we had may make me believe. Wandering all alone, so far from everything that I know, when nothing means anything anymore. And I can't understand how nihilism can get the better of an honest man, when nothing means anything anymore. Nothing means anything anymore. Nothing means anything anymore. I'm so used to playing with myself, by myself. I'm so used to playing with myself that I kind of lose track that some, you know. Hey, hey.
It's nice having friends in the room, isn't it? Nice.
See that lift ticket show, if you would have known us then, you would have been
So I
tossing it up then.
did shows at the Lift Ticket in probably starting in 78, maybe 77, 78, something like that.
Really?
Yeah, so I was doing those there until about, I don't know if Mars, when you joined the band in 84, I don't know if we were still doing Lift Ticket or not. I don't think so.
I don't know.
I think it was between 78 and 83 or 4 that we were there, but it was nuts in there. And the only person of drinking age there when we played was Joe.
Yeah, Lip Ticket Joe was the owner, and the operator and the bartender.
Yeah, and we'd have 200 minors packed in there on any given night. And I don't know how the cops didn't.
He wasn't making money just on that 50-cent pool tables. He had that one little pool table in the corner, and it wasn't just that 50 cents he was making.
Yeah, I don't know. Back then it was different, I guess, but
Was the drinking age 19 then?
it was 19. Yeah, it was 19.
So that made it easier.
It was only right, but there was still that place. All my high school classmates were there, So I knew. I mean, there's no way. I wasn't old enough to be in there. My
That's
mom
awesome.
at other clubs, my mom would have to chaperone the band.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because none of us were drinking age, and back then the rule was if you had a parent,
Oh, yeah.
you could perform. So my mom had to go to all these
Oh my
shows
gosh.
at the New York Times and the Howard Street. and all
That is so fun.
But yeah, lift ticket Joe.
That's when I met him.
Yes, Mars met me.
What was the name
Wow.
of
I was chaperone.
Modern Day Scenics.
When did y'all
Whatever it
cease?
takes.
We went from about
I have my own mom
um,
story about.
from 80 to 87, probably
Okay.
somewhere around there.
So I'll say my mom's story, and then we'll do "She Could Eat Crackers in My Bed," which is another song related to my wife. She does eat crackers in my bed, so. Or do I eat crackers in her bed? I don't know, but
It's her bed.
bingo. No, that's funny because, like you say, chaperone. When I was in 6th grade, I went out on a date with Susie Stiles, cute as a button,
Susie.
and we met and went into the movie. Right, my mom drops us off, or drops me off, and I meet her, and we go in, and we're sitting in the movie, and here comes my mom down the aisle of the movie theater. Oh, I just wanted to make sure you found your friend, but you're with a boy. I'm like, oh my God, Mom, this is Susie. Oh, yeah, that was my mom. Love her to death.
Nice.
She, yeah, there were a few awkward times with some.
She got the gender of your date wrong?
I had one of those too. I was at a ELO concert at the Civic Auditorium, probably 1981, or 80 or 81, and my mom had the shag carpet minivan, and she drove us all down there and dropped us off. And as we're coming back, my girlfriend was she was drinking like schnapps and Coke or something, you know. Just some
Whatever you can when you're younger, yeah.
And so we're driving home to West Omaha, and she's going like that, and I'm like, Mom, you gotta pull over, and she's like, why? And we're pulling around interstate, my girlfriend jumps out of the car, just paints the road. And my mom's like, what the hell is going on at the Civic Auditorium? So there you
It
go.
was bad Diet Coke, Mom. It was bad Diet Coke. It was bad Coca-Cola.
There you go.
Oh, man.
Sorry about that.
Well, I hope.
I got us off track.
No. The stories are the fun. Okay. So this is called "She Could Eat Crackers in My Bed." Don't ask me what I think. I can only tell you what I know. There hasn't been another like her. She's the type of woman who gives us all hope. And when she walks by, we both stand at attention. And when she speaks, she demands your undivided attention. And let me tell you something, my friend. Anytime, she could eat crackers in my bed. She could eat crackers in my bed. She's the one you dream of every night as you lie in bed. And you know she's lying somewhere other than inside your head. Don't ask me what I know. I can only tell you what I feel. 1 in a million, brother. She's a 5-tool player. She has all you need. And I will scream it from the apartment tops anytime. She could eat crackers in my bed. She could eat crackers in my bed. You guys probably couldn't hear
I was making sure we weren't supposed to, right? But actually, that's not going to hear the fills on that
I
song.
will give you the hookup because I have that ability. I have that technology.
Technology is
Hey,
awesome.
while we're doing, I just really want to thank Brett and Mars for putting this on tonight and all the great shows they've done this last year. And it's just a really cool. This is like, I think we're in West Omaha, but this is like a professional video studio with a really good view.
You know,
And it's like playing in somebody's
we had
music.
planned to have Scott and crew at our club right before we went down in flames. But it was
we
so
decided
nice.
to close instead.
Yeah,
so.
we saw it on the
Western
schedule.
Electric closed. Western Electric. I'm
We
kidding.
better close before letting them roll through there.
Might not have been a bad idea, Brent.
But you know, it was really. It's Scott's one of the people we've met here that doing this show. That it's just been a lot of fun to.
The first time we met him, it was like we had known you forever.
I felt the same way.
It's something like, I don't know, soul connection.
It was, yeah, totally.
Well,
I
on
mean,
that
I
night-
was so
in a weird
comfortable.
platonic way, but yeah.
I was extremely comfortable the first note I played here. You guys are awesome.
And the night Dory was here, let's be honest, like Scott tries to be humble, but Dory and Scott sing. Well, Dory's Scott's wife. For the others who don't know, they sing really well because like sometimes singers try to step on each other, and because they know each other so well, it's really harmonized as well. So
Yeah.
shout out to Dory for that.
You don't.
So, I'm sorry.
No.
Your song downloads, Joe. I saw this. It downloads Tenzing, about Tenzing per day.
But shout out to all, like I said, Matt Krogmeyer, I think from Kansas City's here watching from Kansas City, but originally Amherst, Colorado. And Jim Rourke from Aurora, Colorado. And I bet there's some pizza. My buddy Bill Parker from the Netherlands is supposed to be on.
I was like, well, that wasn't what I meant. There's no politics on Facebook. Nobody does that.
No, of course not.
You always provide, Brent. I don't know where you find some of the stuff you post, man. It's just hilarious.
I actually enjoy trying to get away from the dark garbage that's on Facebook.
Yeah.
Oops, sorry, Doug. So I kind of enjoy posting stuff out there that adds a little brevity. And sometimes I have to like check myself a few times. Like my favorite one so far was the guy with a guitar that had a big nose.
Oh my gosh.
And I waited like 5 days to post that. I thought, you know, today I don't know if you can post that anymore because people are so sensitive. And I laughed uncontrollably for
Oh
like
my
10
gosh.
minutes when I saw it. But the joke was this guy has got his guitar and he's doing a solo and he's got this enormous nose.
yeah.
And someone comments,
It's the
you
camera
can
angle.
smoke a cigar in the shower and not get it wet.
It's a camera angle too.
It was awesome.
The comments were just killer.
Yeah. All right.
All right, so next we're gonna do Little Things. This is kind of an older song. 6/8 time. Dan has a story about why they created 6/8 time.
So why they created the 6/8 waltz time, which is also 3/4, is that in the 500 years ago when they used to have chaperone dances for unmarried people, if they did waltz, you were off a step because of that 3 beat, so they didn't have to worry about people going hands below the waist because you're always off balance.
Okay.
That's how they invented that,
That is so
Nice.
cool.
and that's
Keep the
why we
kids
do the
away from each
4/4
other.
time now because we're all about the ladies.
night. Your fears keep me alive. All the times we talked about having times, only to wake up sober and disappointed. But here we are, waiting for time to pass so we can find true happiness. Your words keep me awake at night, and your tears make sure I'm alive to see all that is around me, what I cannot touch. But it is a force stronger than you, and it is a force stronger than I that brought me here and keeps me here. I could not leave if I tried. You know why? Don't act coy when I am nearby. We both know the answer to the question. We both know the answer why. We both know the answer why.
Go out for a bite to eat, you'll still be hearing that one.
All right.
Folks at the bar have the mix now, so they're
Right on.
they can hear the guitar. It's all good. It's always weird, you know, when things are mic'd in closets, because we have a couple amp closets.
Yeah.
And so if they have any friends over, all they hear is the raw instruments or the vocal, and like especially if it's all electric guitars, there are people that if they bring any friends to the bar, all they hear is just the vocals.
Right.
And the drums. So, anyway, it's all good. It sounds great.
All right, this is called Gold Miner. The day I turned 49, Dory left me a note that said, "Happy birthday, Gold Miner." About 20 minutes later, I'm like, "Oh, I'm 49. I get it." She's pretty quick. I'm not always quick. Slow and methodical. Okay, so it's called Gold Miner. It's got a few mentions of the things that have gone bye-bye in Omaha, I guess I'll put it that way. Gold miner, old timer, all those things that I left behind. The 49er, and now the diner. Everything will have its time, and that is all we have. Time is all we have. Did you really mean those things you said to me? There goes the Capitol, there goes Indian Hills, remnants from our faded thoughts, replaced by parking lots and unnecessary offices, a Walgreens on every block. time is all we have. Time is all we have. Did you really mean those things you said to me? Did you really mean those things you said to me? 49 years, 49 kisses, trapped beneath the burial of hopes, dreams, and wishes. You know all my methods.
I didn't get back to the one I like it.
Thank you. I don't know if I've ever played that one here.
I like it.
That's my trick when I gig at coffee shops in Phoenix and people don't know my original stuff and they're not listening, so I'll end on the wrong chord and they're like, I'll get their attention. I did it. It's like a like.
Well, it's always intentional. Like if you may play the wrong, right? I mean,
Well, it's intentional, but it's just funny how you get people's attention. We're like, what's up with that? Even though it's like maybe they were listening.
Nice. There you go.
So we drove by the 20s today.
It's gone.
You're kidding.
Really?
It's
Is it really?
raised or
They
it's
tore
just
the
out of the
building
gate?
down.
Gonzo.
Totally building.
It's like a crossroads.
Yeah, Crossroads.
Yeah, Crossroads is weird, man.
Yeah, I haven't driven by there yet. I need to because I know that'll.
I'm going there and search for some pennies I tossed into that fountain when I was a kid.
The Brandeis fountain.
Brandeis.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
They're probably in the pile of rubble there. Some of my pennies from my childhood.
All right, we're gonna do two more, and then we're gonna do the Such Sweet set.
All right.
So thanks for sticking around, everybody, because the Such Sweet Thunder songs
By
are
the way,
coming up here.
Your Netherlands friend checked in.
Thanks, Bill Parker.
Yes.
And you can find
Pip
Bill
Blom.
Parker's stuff online too. He's a singer-songwriter, originally from south side of Calumet City, Illinois, Chicago, Indiana border, and then moved to Dallas, Texas by way of Seattle. Now he's in the Netherlands writing
Nice.
songs.
Nice. Yeah, he said checking in from Netherlands.
You know who else is from the Netherlands?
Tell us.
Pip Blom.
Wow. Yeah.
I love Pip Blom. All right, this is pretty brand new too. It's called Thanks But No Thanks. It's just thanks, no thanks. I always put the but in there, but I shouldn't. Should be no buts. I can see where you're going with this. It's only gonna turn out wrong. It doesn't matter what you say you want from me. It believe it's time for me to move on. Thanks, no thanks. It may not mean that much to you, but it means that much to me. I can see the way you look at me tonight. I did something wrong or maybe got it right. Thanks, no thanks. Thanks, no thanks. about me. And I know how you really feel. You wish that things could have been different. Escrowed love for when you really need it. Thanks, no thanks. 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 Thanks, no thanks.
Yeah.
Getting there. Pretty new. It's that's one of those that's easy to play alone because you know, if I'm screw it up, then
Yeah.
who knows,
Oh, Scott, you're doing great. This is the first
That's
time
a
Scott
tricky
ever actually
song.
played two guitars, because usually it's me on guitar and Scott doesn't just sings. So
Literally.
in Such With Thunder, he didn't play guitar. He didn't know how. I mean,
Nice.
he played two chords, but like I don't know if you met Sven Deep. That's with Sawdust Devil and Such With Thunder, and he was such a loud drummer that it was doing good just to get one guitar heard.
Nice.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's easier to have like a
Yeah,
power
I
trio
know
setup when you got that kind of
I
volume.
like that. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's hard to do a 7-piece band with that kind of volume. But I'm not. That's what made our band.
Sven?
Sven Deep.
That name sounds.
It's not Sven, our chef, that was.
No.
He's an electrician
He's an
now,
electrician.
and
Okay.
on Maple Street.
You don't want him to make any food for you, Brian. Trust me.
All right. Well, I don't know.
But he's a great drummer. There's a lot of people that came to see us at different shows here in Omaha. They're like, that's that band with that drummer, because he's kind of a cross between John Bonham and Neil Peart, is what I'd say. But that John Bonham power with that Neil Peart kind of rip.
And he liked to wear spandex. That's really what drew the people in, though. Let's be honest. We won't tell the story of the hurricane. All right, this is called Finale, and strangely enough, it's the finale of my songs. Then we're gonna play some Such Sweet Thunder.
You want to take a 10-minute break? We're gonna
We'll
interview us.
we can do a
You
quick.
want to do a quick interview after,
Yeah,
or
we'll do that.
whatever?
Absolutely. In between, absolutely.
All right.
Sorry, I'm tuning up with the capo here. Sorry, Scott. You got your
Okay.
capo on?
Yeah.
Then we're twinsies.
Twinsies. Whenever you're ready there, Hoss. And this is on 1800 Ways to Say I Love You. So give that a spin.
Nice.
Find it. It's on Bandcamp, scottroth.bandcamp.com.
Oh, she got it on camera. Look at that.
Rock and roll, hoochie coo. All right. Sorry, I can't say rock and roll without saying the hoochie coo part. So.
I agree with you.
In front of Dan Johnson and Billy Bragg, granola iPods and scalawags. We've got Gibsons and we've got Gretches, Epiphone through the AC-15, but without you, without you. Orange and black, red and red. Sunburst may be my favorite color. Kevin Wan and an unopened Jameson. But there are 1,800 ways to say I love you. I love you. But what does it matter? 'Cause I'm thinking of you, and I know you're thinking of me. No matter what they say, 'cause I know better. I've been through 46 bottles of 46, waiting
Scott Roth on the lead vocals, everybody. Fantastic. Thanks for coming. Thanks again to Ken for coming from Michigan with his sister who saw us at the Lip Ticket in '88. Woo! And everybody online.
So we're gonna chat with these folks for a few minutes. Mars has got something up on the screen right now. Let me get the
Man, this
maybe the
this
tip
coaster
jar.
ain't working with me.
I can put the ticket
Oh, you're good.
Yeah,
You want Scott's PayPal or you want mine?
I got mine.
I've got
Quit
Scott's.
trying to take my money, Dan. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
All right, so Mars camera 2
Oh wow.
and 3 are both on us up here.
There's a guitar
Yeah,
case
that's
out
it.
there. Those work too.
All right, I'm gonna have some bourbon this time.
Do it,
That was
Zoe.
interesting stuff.
That's
Zoe.
all right.
Zoe.
Just you know, it's Scott's
Very
songs and you've
small
heard his
amount.
solos.
Mars,
so
you want to grab the
I'm
dog?
just being tasteful. We're gonna get a little jicky with the Such Sweet
She was
Thunder set.
getting sniffy on
Because
his
Scott's
leg.
gonna put the guitar down for all except one song. That song gonna get a little.
Just
You're
sniffing
gonna
it.
hear a lot. It's gonna.
All right,
well,
so
you know, I got the Rickenbacker.
I'm on
but
camera, I
It's
think.
35
No, I'm
years
not.
old. I don't travel.
Tom, do you mind pushing
So,
that
and I-
top
my-
row there where
actually,
it's
my
red?
daily
Push 2 or
driver
3.
For gigs,
Yeah.
yeah. I was a Telecaster.
Perfect.
All right.
The
So you
Rickenbacker,
want
I played at
Dan
home.
to
I
stay
just
over
listened to
there?
the house.
Oh, he can. Doesn't matter. We're both.
You can
It
hear
wasn't.
him?
It was
Let's hear
a
you.
him though?
Hamburg
I'm kidding.
230.
We'll be able to hear him,
Solid
actually,
body. It actually had 24
All right.
jumbo frets. It
So
was
Scott and I
Rickenbacker's
are on.
attempt at making a Kramer style
Hey.
guitar.
And
And it's actually got stacked
So,
single coils that we crank
what's
up
kind of
the humbuckers and
interesting,
give it a
Mars, you
little
get the bar
7
mic
single
up, right?
coils.
Yep.
So it's really like not a Rickenbacker sound.
You could take down 1 and 2.
Hey.
We're good. Okay, that's better. We got it.
Oh, you're
Yeah, we're getting interviewed now.
We're on.
That's
We're
all right.
live.
It's
It's okay.
okay.
Over there.
You can stay right there.
You're good.
We can hear you.
So yeah, so Scott, welcome back, and so I don't think I've mentioned, but I'm working on a little side project where I'm writing songs for some local cats, and Scott was one of the first ones in the pile, and did a really cool job on a tune that was definitely different than the stuff you normally do, and I
Yeah.
just loved it, and so I'm working on. I think I've got 9 or 10 of these kind of piling up right now. Scott's been through here and sang his bit. And we're working on, I had John Finicaro come through and sing one.
No.
And so, yeah, so I'm kind of working my way through, and there's some other folks that everybody knows that are involved. So I'm excited about that. It's a little overwhelmed because I did too many probably, and I got like 10 of them going now. So I'm trying to figure out how to get all this piece together, but it's fun. So I'm writing music for each of these folks that are local. Some are local, some are not, and sending them the track, and they're writing lyrics. And Scott wrote some cool lyrics, and I, like I said, really enjoyed it. So hopefully that'll come together.
Yeah.
But
Good song.
your set right now, some of the set right now was the I got cameras everywhere. Some of the set was from your new record tonight,
Right, yes.
and
Some old ones, and they're on the other CDs that are on Bandcamp. And like Dan said, if
Yeah.
you get a discount if you buy all 4 CDs.
there you go. Load him up, everybody. Got to get out there and get some of those. And then the new one just came out like
Yeah, a few weeks ago.
a couple weeks ago. Yeah, awesome. And I really dig it. I'm waiting for the Chuck Knobloch song. I know that's coming.
It's coming, man. I swear.
I keep because he writes a lot of sports songs, and so I'm throwing that one out there, giving him some material. Maybe he'll come up with something.
Oh, totally. I'll
But,
totally work on it. Yeah.
But that'll be fun. And so what's coming up? First off, how do you know how you and Dan connected?
Well, we connected at college at Kearney State. It was Kearney State at the time. And
University
fall of
University,
'87.
Nebraska.
See, Dan, I always tell the story because I don't think Dan remembers. We were going to PFM, which is like that's where all the freshmen ate, so it was like the
cafeteria.
worst food.
Yeah.
Anyway, I walk in and Dan's right behind me in line and he just started talking to me. And we went and we got our food and he's still talking and we went and sat down and we were still talking and talking and talking and then he was done and he got up and left. And that was it. I didn't get your name, you didn't get my name.
I don't think you got a word in edgewise.
I may not have. You said it. And then a couple months later, we were playing at this fraternity house. Dan was playing at this fraternity house, and I started singing Driver 8 from the back of the room.
Okay.
And he said, "Come up here." And so I went up there, and I was holding
I
a
was singing
sign.
and playing, not meeting a lot of girls, and from this 80-foot wide room with 300 college freshmen with 3 kegs and like the radio in the background too, and my acoustic guitar. I started playing dry rate, and he started singing from across that 300-person room, and I could hear him with no mic.
You know how that goes, Brent.
And I'm not the best singer, so make a long story short, Brent, I said, come up here, and I had put together a band with a drummer, but we needed a singer, and I wanted a guy. I'm not trying to be mean. It wasn't that he wasn't good, but he cut through the mix.
Yeah.
So.
Oh yeah.
So I sang the rest of that song, and then the fraternity people kicked me out because I didn't pay my bill.
Oh.
He was behind us dues at the time.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I even held up a sign that said "Please donate," but nobody donated. There was no PayPal back then, so
No.
otherwise I'm sure. But so that and so then we started playing, and Such Sweet Thunder played from 1988 through 1994.
Okay.
We put out what 6 records with 1 single, right?
Yeah, I guess
we did.
You're right. 6 that were released, and we had 1 kind of post-mortem unreleased.
And then that would be, and of course my favorite songs that we wrote are the ones that were never officially released. So I don't know, maybe it'll find its way to Bandcamp.
There you go.
Such Sweet Thunder can have a Bandcamp
I'll tell you what,
page.
I'll challenge if 100 people buy Scott Roth 800 Ways to Say I Love You, I will post the unreleased songs on Bandcamp next
There you
week.
go.
But I need 100 people to pay.
How about if we sell 5?
Nice. I know what you're saying though, because there was a, we released a lot of stuff in the '80s, and there was some stuff that we didn't record or release, and I've got this videotape from the Howard Street Tavern, probably 1984 or so, and at that moment there were 3 girls and 2 guys in the Modern Day Scenic. So Mars was vocalist, and we had a female bass player, a female keyboardist, a drummer, and me. And there's a song on there that I was showing our kids, 15 years ago. I was playing this VHS tape, and I came across this tune. I'm like, man, that was a really damn good song. I should dig it up
Right on!
and do something with it, because it was actually fun. I mean, it was kind of, I don't know. But so I know what you're saying. There were some things that were, and you feel it as a band, right? Everybody, you can kind of get that, wow, this is kind of a good, everybody's in the zone. Mm-hmm. It works. And it's a shame when some of that stuff never sees the light of day. And
totally.
And
I agree.
Which is making me finally mix the And She Was project that we recorded 2+ years ago. That's almost done finally. But
you're busy, man. How do you find time to work?
Well, I don't know.
Okay.
But anyway, so we have so the set that's coming up, or what the material coming up, is from that band.
Yes.
And at that, it was a full rock band.
It was a very loud, I'm going to say a 3-piece band with a singer.
Okay.
Because Scott didn't play guitar at that time.
Right.
And Spin Dape was our drummer the whole 7 years. We had 2 bass players, Doran Baston, who lives in Pacific Northwest now, bounces I knew he's Portland, I think he might be back in Seattle. He was our first bass player. He moved to Northwest in around 1990. In 1990, Steve Strite joined our band, who lives in North Carolina, and he has a successful luthier and guitar repair business.
Oh, cool.
And both great bass players, both super different styles. It was almost like it was like a new band when we got a new bass player. Now we didn't know.
There's certainly 2 distinct eras of Such Sweet Thunder, and I like them both. Definitely, Doran played his role well, and Steve is kind of one of these otherworldly bass players. He just does. He can do anything. 5-string,
very
no
jazz,
fret.
avant-garde influence, but very rock and roll stripped down too. It's kind of like that's a good mix. Because I like to stay on those 1-4-5 chords, and he hits those weird notes.
Yeah, neat.
And because we only had 1 6-string guitar, it was almost like it was lead bass.
Yeah, nice. That made me think of the hooky guy from New Order.
Peter Hook, yeah.
Peter Hook, and that guy just is all melody. I mean, the melody is coming from the bass.
And you know why he played up on the neck like that? When Ian Curtis, when they first started playing in practices, he had a really cheap $50 pawn shop amp, and Ian Curtis couldn't hear his bass line when it was down low. Yeah. So he was like, "Hey, play up high. I think I can hear you better." Because of the limitations of his amp. Yeah. That's why he played up high. That ended up being his thing, and he's doing it to this day.
He is unique in that role. at least in alternative music. I mean, you
Totally.
can find it in jazz and other styles, but for an alternative band, he's very unique in that he's the melody through the tune.
Yeah,
I mean,
I
it's,
Well, I mean, think about Level Tear Us Apart with that bass line.
Yeah.
You know?
I still listen to New Order a lot.
I do. I'm a
Just
big New Order
a
fan.
Great band.
I was sort of a Joy Division fan, not a huge one, but New Order for me was Joy Division is pretty dark, man. I mean, you
Yeah.
got it's like it's there's not a
You're
lot
not
of
playing it at the frat party.
yeah,
right?
there's not a lot of will to live in that material. It's pretty dark, and so and actually I don't know. I have somewhere the original few singles from New Order. They didn't. I don't know if it was publicized that they were formerly Joy Division, but they printed on the inside of the little blank line at the inside of the vinyl on the singles. They had little messages that they were like hand carved into the vinyl, and they were kind of like from the grave kind of messages. And I've got 2 or 3 of those around somewhere.
Wow.
Where it's like I'm still with you, or whatever. And so they're kind of cool. But New Order definitely to me was and they've still done some cool stuff even recently.
Yeah,
I mean
they're still kicking.
they,
and they're
they
still
are
doing
in
well.
Depeche Mode as well. I like both those bands a lot. So we have
All
more
right.
material coming up.
Yeah, and we
Everyone
actually
refresh your drinks. And don't go away. This is going to keep the stream going. So if you have to go to the restroom, do what you need to do. We'll be right back
Real
with
quick.
some live music for these
Yeah.
guys.
new songs, new Set Sweet Thunder. First 2 new songs since 1994.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm liking it. That's fantastic.
That was back before Bill Clinton got caught with a cigar.
Oh my God.
All right.
Thank you, Tom.
All
for
yours.
handing that off to our picture up.
What? I guess. Well, I think we're.
We're still live.
I had the tip jar up.
Yeah, usually they.
He's got like a
Most of the
blank.
interview.
He's got like something up.
She's got like a tip jar up, and she's
He's got like a piece of artwork.
We're
I'll give you 25%. Don't worry.
I'm not.
Just kidding, man.
Old market ad. Just
I mean, yeah,
visit
it's
the
like-
old market, everybody. Fantastic. Okay.
All right. So.
I'm
Oh,
gonna change this
jeez.
camera.
Upstream.
Oh, look at
Go
that.
to
Replace your
upstream.
bourbon.
Oh, go to the upstream, yeah. Visit our friend Ron Samuelson, who was our sax player in the Modern Day Scenics back in the day.
That's good bourbon. I have to stop with this.
And we were at Herb Saint last night, which is always one of our favorite places to hang out. Have you been there, Scott?
Where?
Herb Saint.
I haven't.
It's fantastic.
Kinda-
It's in Exarban.
Nola.
It's kind of a New Orleans style
Oh.
place. Everybody rush over to Herb Saint. Leave a table for us on Friday night, though. We like to go there on Fridays.
Well, when we're done, go.
Yeah,
to
go.
Herb Saint, yeah.
But it's a cool
I'll
place.
check it out.
It's kind of a craft cocktail place with Cajun food and nice staff. So it's always
Sorry, would like that.
always a good. Yeah, I think it's a good place to go. Mars, I think I got that camera up. They're up there. That's Scott. Okay, we got that. I think we're good. We're ready to go. Lower this guy.
All right. Well, we are. We're gonna start with a new song called "Darling." New Such Sweet Thunder. And,
Miss you, Doran, Steve, and Sven, but this is kind of cool. I wish if you guys are playing at home, it's an F sharp minor.
That's your up,
And then to my guitar students from Canada and Phoenix that are playing from home, you can play the F sharp minor along from home.
Nice.
But that's all we're telling.
Oh, yeah.
I'm mentally joining in. I'm with you.
Right on. All right. So this is called "Darling." We're gonna see if I need headphones. I guess after this. I was never your darling, no matter what you said last night. I could never be what you wanted. There's a thing we get it right. We were never the cool kids, but you never gave us a chance. We knew just what to do with it. We never followed the handsome plans. There's a rumor sailing, no memories are left behind. Don't have sex with your guitar player's girlfriend all night. Yeah, Marty. I was never your darling, no matter what you said last night. We were not what you wanted, we could never fill that slide. We were never your darlings, we were never your darlings. All right. That is, like I said, that is like still warm on the wax. We wrote that so recently.
Nice.
Last
Thursday,
48
so-
hours.
Yeah, and in classic Scott Roth form, trying to come up with lyrics as I sing them. It was a lot easier when I was younger.
Yes.
But now I have more experience. You'd think it'd be easier.
That's why I'm writing music. It's easier.
Yeah.
Let the other people worry about the lyrics.
A slight dig to a certain Duffy's bartender who wasn't very good to his guitar player, but you know, hey.
Oh yeah, I forgot you
what
looked
you're
at
talking
Duffy's. So.
New Brass Guns. I don't know what you're. I don't.
Duffy's?
That last song was kind of, I'm going to spill the beans. It was
Lincoln?
about the Lincoln music scene. And I grew up in Lincoln East. I went to Lincoln East High School. And Scott and I met on Carney. But
East.
we
Jim,
were
I hope
really,
you're listening.
we had a really big following at Howard Street and here in Omaha and Kearney. We were the only game in town. But we never cracked that Lincoln.
We played a lot, but we were never the cool kids. You know, we weren't the. Now in Omaha, we played Howard Street a lot. That was such a great venue. We played a lot with 5th of May. Always R.I.P. Frank. You know. All right, well, Jim, I hope you're listening, because this is about our favorite sportscaster.
It's for JYD. Oh. I made a
By the way,
mistake.
what was the hotel right off the interstate in Kearney there?
There was two. There was the Ramada Inn and the Holiday
We
Inn.
used to play at the Ramada Inn.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Maxwell's.
Yeah.
They gave us hotel rooms for a while, and then they didn't.
We played there one weekend, and that was it. That
Yes,
was.
yeah, we did a few shows there, and they're like, yeah, you can't have hotel rooms anymore. That's before Mars joined the band, so.
She kept you guys on the straight and
she
narrow,
did
I'm
keep us
sure.
on the straight and narrow.
All right, this is called Hannah Storm. Rocket, your apple pie in the starry sky, red glare. I look around and I see your tan cardigan everywhere. Want me, I'm waiting all alone in my middle class home. I want you. Write me a letter and tell me all the things that you want to do. Can't we just get along today? We can argue all tomorrow.
Oh.
Billy Club, I got mine, hope you got yours. Vespucci, I just want your NRA membership, not your Gucci. I ain't no weather-handed revolutionary Joe Hill. Whatever you want, I promise you, redhead, I'll fit your bill. But can't we just get along today? tomorrow.
Two, ready, go.
Black and white, I got mine, I hope you got yours. TV, oh, will I get a chance here in the land of opportunity? Pagan material, that's what they're telling me. Reborn, I do just about anything to get an interview with that Hannah Storm. Can't we just get along today? We can kill the commies tomorrow.
Nice.
Yeah, we were still on the cusp of the Cold War when I wrote that later.
Yeah. I had a Hannah Storm thing for going for a while.
Did you? Oh, how could you not? Like, I mean, you know.
Yeah, I don't even want to go into details here. It's too graphic.
We'll talk later.
Yeah.
You need headphones? You okay?
You know, yeah, I'm great. You know, I'm not great, but I mean, I'm good. Thank you. You know, and what's crazy, if you watch it, she looks the same. Like, she just is still.
We saw her on TV yesterday.
Yeah, she is.
I haven't seen her in a long time, but
She looks great. Not as good as Dory, but she looks great.
Yeah. Hannah, yes.
Hannah Storm.
Mars will remind me of that later.
Sorry, man. I should have checked. I should have done the set list with you beforehand.
No worries. I like it.
All right. This is called Daylight. Every time I see the sunrise, I have to wonder what's in your eye. Do you see me standing there? Do you think you'd even care? I watched you as you walked along, watching me as I fade on. Never care about yourself, never watch it all of the way, but now I think I know the reason why. You keep it all so bottled up inside. Now I see the daylight in your eyes. Every time I think about the day you left me in the rain, never care about my way, watch it all goes away, but now I think I know the reason why. You keep it all so bottled up inside. Now I see the daylight in your eyes. think I know the reasons why you keep it all so bottled up inside. Now I see the daylight in your eyes. Get up.
Oh, I'm gonna do the scissor kicks off the marching band. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you. All right.
So what was the dynamic? Would he write the music and you write the lyrics, or
We each wrote our own part.
I pretty much wrote all the guitar parts, and the bass part I would write a lot of the bass players. I would get together and put a harmony together. But really, we would usually have a pretty much a working music song, and we'd bring the Scott, and about 10 minutes later, he'd have some killer lyrics. And
so Scott was out? I mean, because you didn't play much guitar from what
I didn't
told
play
me.
He played
any
guitar.
guitar.
Any? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay. So, but so that was the whole thing. Scott, here's the song we like. Sven's, putting his drum part on it too.
yeah.
You come up with the melody yourself.
Subject Thunder was so militant, and everybody was a really force of nature in that band that I don't remember even having conversations like, "Hey, maybe you should change that lyric," or he wouldn't say to me, "Hey, maybe you should play like a louder chord instead of picking it out." Like, it was such a force of nature. We didn't even have conversations about it. And and the bands, and I got into a band in Phoenix with a female singer a few years ago, and she goes. And she's a gal that just sang and didn't play guitar. And she's like, "Well, why don't you do this on the guitar?" And I'm like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa! You don't tell this guy what to do." And it was the first time. It was the first time I'd been in a band since Such Sweet Thunder. It was the first time somebody actually told me. Like, it was so. I don't know. We kind of let our music do the talking.
Yeah, and we, it was a true band writes the song. I know the Go-Go's split up because one or two were writing, and everybody else wasn't getting paid, and there was all bitterness. But with us,
there's not a lot of money, so I did register all the songs
we
with BMI 25%.
Yeah, we didn't.
25%.
We'd each make 25%, but 25% is zero. Carry the
Yeah.
two. Is it still zero? Yeah. So,
By the way,
yeah.
Go-Go's are back with a new album.
Are you
Really?
kidding
Yeah,
me?
it's very nice. Very nice.
How did I miss that?
Came out 2 weeks ago, maybe.
What?
So there
Thank
you
you
go.
for letting me know.
Yes.
I am disappointed with. I can't play anymore. I'm disappointed. Okay. All right. So this is called "Make It Shine." This is one of the songs that was the post Redneck. Redneck was our last CD. It was our only CD, but it was our last record that we released. And then we had a record called. Well, I think the one title was "I Am Free When My Existence Depends Upon Itself," which is a Hegel quote, not Chuck, but Hegel, the philosopher.
And that was going to be like an acoustic album for this band. Had this really loud drummer. Then that never got released.
Well, we were gonna do. Yeah, we have all these projects that we're gonna. This is called "Make It Shine." I'm gonna.
Sounds
show
like
it
Spinal
now.
Tap. All these projects we can free ourselves to do. Here we go.
Here it is, the filler conventional. Stoop so low, claim it's untenable. Toe the line, boy, you're right on schedule. If you don't sing, we'll make it sing. Pass the buck like the good Vespuccian. Don't press your luck with a radio. Drive a truck, push a button for the man. Don't think it'll only make you suffer. Suffer. Appropriate, avoid the reprimand. Conciliate, don't break the chain of command. Regulate, don't worry about the land. If there's no room, we'll make some room. Free your mind, let it tell you what to do, so we can rob you blind, tell you what is true. Sing a song, don't worry about the sun. If it don't shine, we'll make it shine. Bureaucrat help you in the long run, but don't talk back, boy, that's not American. Sing a song, don't worry about the sun. If it don't shine, we'll make it shine.
That is the important
That's
verse.
postscript.
It is.
Postscript.
Even better.
The extended dance remix.
Not fair to the sound man. Just saying.
Sound person.
Oh, jeez.
All right, you can start us whenever. Every time you walk away, I see the blood drip from your lips. You say you won't and you say you will, yeah. What do you really wanna do? Never be the same again.
Pride!
Never be the same again.
Pride!
You look to me and I look to you, yeah. We're two souls caught in this life. We look to each other to pull ourselves through, yeah. Pull through these foolish lives. Never be the same again.
Pride!
Never be the same again. As I watch you walk away, I see the way you look to me. I look to the sky and I wonder why, yeah, wonder why we'll never be. Now I watch you walk away. Well, what am I supposed to do? Your pride stands in your way of love. Yeah, well, what if I want some too? Never be the same again. Pride! Never be the same again.
Pride!
There you go. We caught Mars by surprise there with some of that. See, at the beginning, you play a song for 6 years with a group of guys, and you know every drum lick, you know?
Yeah.
So I do the air drumming.
I saw the air drumming.
Yeah, I couldn't possibly actually play it, but you know. And right now Sven's going, that's exactly what he did when I said that. I know it. Shaney, you can correct me if I'm wrong.
I thought that was a teenager saying, psst, psst, Dad. Psst. But this next song is brand new also.
Oh,
Never
boy.
been heard in public. It's called Ticky Dudes. It's written 48 hours ago in a basement in Omaha. And
Nice.
this is pretty
Brand
new stuff. My
new.
guitar students that are playing along from Canada and Phoenix, this is in D, and you need to just do a D5 chord if you're playing along at home, by the way.
D5, D6, whatever you want. It's flexible.
Nice.
We
It's called
ready?
Ticky Dudes. 618, 814, in the living room of a fraternity that never really wanted me. Foreplay, Ticky Dudes, bar halls in the Star City, playing in front of the student union. Times we had, you will never know where you're gonna sleep tonight when you find out you can't go home. McConaughey, Chevrolets, eating the same thing in the truck, looking at you all goddamn day. Your memories are not reality. I don't remember anything when they came to pay me. The times we had, you can never know who's gonna spend your sleep tonight when you realize you can't go home. You can't go home. You can't go home. You can't go home. You can't go home.
Thanks, guys. We like it too, so thank you guys.
All right, well, just talked about how I don't play guitar on Set Street Thunder, and here we go.
This is going to be the one Sesame Thunder song Scott plays guitar, and this is going to be called The Final Dream of River Phoenix. And we have a couple left. And
Yeah, we got two left. This was written the day after River Phoenix died, and I
Halloween 94? I think, or Halloween 93 we passed.
93, I think. Because I always kind of figured, I always felt like River Phoenix was like our generation's great actor. And I was-
Joaquin's not bad, but he's a hair-lip reminder of what could have been.
If you've seen Joker, you know that guy can act. That is a great movie. But, you know, I miss River, so... and we wrote this back then, and we're going to give it a try now. So,
Cool.
even with me on guitar. Scary.
Here we go, next Halloween.
I'm gonna buy you a brand new car.
Next Halloween.
I'm gonna make you a movie star.
Next Halloween.
I'm gonna spend all my rainy day pennies on you. I'm gonna put your name in my new tattoo. I sing this song 'cause he would have wanted it that way. Next Halloween,
I'm gonna buy the house upon the
next
hill.
Halloween,
I'm gonna buy the bottle of only the
next
best.
Halloween,
I'm gonna spend all those rainy day pennies
next
on
Halloween.
I'm gonna put your name in my new tattoo. We sing this song because it would have wanted it that way. Next Halloween,
I'm gonna stick around and put up
next
a fight.
Halloween,
When I realize Sarge was
next
right,
Halloween,
will you put on your sundress and run away with me? Run away with me. Run away with me. Run away with me. All right. Last song we're gonna do. I'm gonna drink the rest of my bourbon for this.
Thank you guys again, and you know it's
Thank you, Brent.
nice
Thank you,
to
Mars.
meet Daniel and have him.
Great, Mars does great sound, and Brent does great sound. I want to thank our volunteer camera guy that forgot his name.
Thomas.
And Thomas,
Yeah,
thanks,
over
and
there
Ken,
somewhere.
and his sister, and
That's the big stallion.
the big stallion from
Yeah.
Michigan.
Yeah.
Stallion.
Ken is his.
They let him out of Michigan.
Yeah, barely.
How did they let him? I thought that state they had like that when
That's
fences
true.
around the border.
Oh, my PO doesn't know I'm gone yet.
Okay. Got it.
Gotta get back there to plan so we can kidnap the governor. You know.
Got it. There you go.
some shit.
Well,
done.
that's funny. As I like to say about the big stallion, I say he is Catholic in his Catholicism.
Nice.
Small C, big C.
That's right.
Which is
Yeah.
good.
Nice.
Good. God knows I don't. Well, I'll just leave it at that. I'm just hoping you can save a spot for me up in heaven.
I'll do what I can.
All right.
I'll get there first. I guarantee it.
So this is a cover song. It's a cover of a Western Electric song because Dan loves it. And who am I to say no when Dan wants to do a song? So this is the money shot.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you again. Buy 1800. Buy them all. Or just go listen to them or download them all.
There you go.
But come and listen to us again, okay? Don't make me think about it. You know I hate it in here. So where can we go now? We've been down so long. I miss what we could have had. And all that went with that. Could we be so blind to believe we will not repeat our transgressions? This is where I go home. So here we go again, slashing each other's throats. What good does pain do when it's self-defeating? But I can this amuses you, but I cannot understand Judas of the parlor making promises you can't keep. This is the money shot. This is where I go home. And I know you used to try for 100 miles, but where can we go now? And I know you used to lie every time you moved your lips. So where can we go now? This is the money shot. This is where I go home. I know you used to try for 100 miles, but where can we go now? And I know you used to lie every time you open your mouth. Where can we go now?
Let's get everybody. Don't forget to buy each and every one of the way
Well done,
up.
guys. Awesome. Very nice.
Okay, now I need oxygen.
Oh, you're okay, Zoe. Oh my gosh.
See, last time I did money shot, I jumped around and she was like, I don't